Yeah, maybe first.
Yeah.
Monty, say Mike Podcast too.
Alright. He's doing something. Why y'all say what's up, Marco? I said, why y'all say what's up? Why y'all get down? Okay, chill.
Tell him the candy man out of war.
Look, they think it's time to play. You know, he about to get in trouble. He got to get up on the podium like he an officer. You know? He said he an officer of two. Up on the podium. Yeah, we about to start in 1 second. Everybody make sure that their phones on mute. Alright, alright, alright. Shalom Israel, we are the Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. Alright, and we are located here at 5261 Delmore Boulevard in Suite A, St. Louis, Missouri 63108. And if you want to call in and listen to the class live, got any questions or any comments, you can dial 712-775-7035, 74 or access code 744-252, or you can dial 781-448-4050, access code 13300. And before we get started, do we have any questions? Sit down. You want it? Sit down, have a seat. We got any questions on the line? We got any questions on the Facebook? Type them in. We try to get to you. You know what I'm saying? If you got any in the class, of course, raise your hand, say Salaki. And if you got any on the line, take your phone off of mute, say Salaki or excuse me. And then we'll get your question. All right, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the topic, man. I wanted to talk about this viral rape video, you understand, where a sister from East St. Louis is accusing a brother from down in Atlanta for raping her on Facebook Live. You know what I mean? And if anybody want to call in, you know, on the line and put their input in on this and what they, you know, think about the situation, you know what I'm saying, you're more than welcome to call. Again, the number is 712-775-7035, access code 744-252, or 781-448-4050. Okay? Now, like I said, I want to hear from the people, especially our sisters. You understand? I want to hear from the sisters on how they feel about that situation and what they believe it was, and how, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, just their opinion, you understand, of what happened. I mean, none of us was there. You know, we can only go by, you know, the little bit that we saw and the different things that we heard. And just like so many other cases, you know what I'm saying, once we get a hold of something or start talking about someone involved in something, it goes all over the damn place. You know what I mean? Like what was the girl, Kanika Jenkins? You know what I'm saying? The sister that they found in the freezer at the hotel. You know what I mean? That case went all over the place. People were saying it was fake. She wasn't dead. You know what I'm saying? Right. The hotel manager did it. Of course, they sold it. It was for her body part, her organs, and all. Just a whole lot of. It was the young guys at the party that did it. They saw some shadows walking in the video. They saw ghosts dragging her down the hall. I mean, it was all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? It was all over the place. The one thing that I really hate the most is that when Israel see this stuff, it doesn't compel them to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should turn around and see stuff like that and turn around and say, you know what, man, enough is enough. You understand? Like, how many more of our daughters do we want to die and get raped and get stuck in freezers? You understand? I mean, some of the pictures that they had, you know, found of that. Sit down. Some of the pictures that they had of that girl, that was horrible to see her like that in that freezer. You know what I mean? Right. And just the stuff that I was going through alone made me want to change and made me want to get in truth. When I heard, you know what I'm saying, the brothers teaching and was listening to classes and watching videos of camp and all of that, I knew, I was like, okay, I got to do something if I want things to change, you know what I'm saying, ever a chance of them getting better. I'm going to have to change. I got to do something. You know what I mean? And that's when I turned around and got on in the truth myself. And that's the thing that I'm wondering with my people is like, why haven't they taken these situations that's happening and say, you know what, we do need to come together as a people. You know what, we do need to get out the Christian church and serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And get into Isupk. Them brothers is right. You know, Isupk been prophesied about these things happening since 1969, and now here they are before your face, heavier than ever. You know what I'm saying? Constantly happening all the time. You know, and so like I said, and then something else that you know that come to mind, you know, with this stuff here with this case, you know, and I'm not gonna play any of the videos, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do any of that. Normally I do, you know what I'm saying? I would play a video, you know, but that one we're not gonna play that one, man. You understand? But we are going to discuss it, okay? And the one thing that gets me is how our sisters, you know, now by no means am I saying that she deserved to be raped or, you know what I'm saying, any of that. No woman deserves to be raped. I don't care if the sister was walking down the street butt naked. You understand? No man should rape her. You should have some compassion on her and say, damn, that sister obviously needs some help. You know what I mean? And then you be a brother and you get the sister some damn help. You understand? Not see an opportunity to take advantage of her. You know what I mean? And the sister in the club,
right.
they said that she was, she had on, you know, two little skirt, no underwear, no panties on under the skirt. She was twerking all over the place. You know what I mean? Everybody could see that she didn't have it. Now, let me tell you, sister, something. You're going to have to take responsibility, you understand, and change your behavior. That's one thing, you know what I'm saying, again, is that I hate that sisters won't change their behavior so that we can believe their stories. You understand? Because there was a rape in the Bible that happened, you know what I'm saying, with our sister, okay? And the brothers, they went, now I'm not saying this to go and harm anybody, go kill nobody because your sister get raped or something like that or something of that nature, you understand? But our brothers went and killed the Africans, when they turned around and found that their sister had been taken by one of them and got raped by him, they went and took revenge on them and killed them. You understand?
Right.
That's because they knew that she was not just out being a whore. You understand? And sad to say, I believe that this sister, you know, was what they say, turn up. It was her birthday. She was ready to turn up. You understand? The guy even said it. He said, "Oh, it's my birthday. Buy me a drink." You know what I'm saying? She wants some drinks. You understand? So she out drinking. You know what I'm saying? And one thing led to another. Who knows if she actually, you know, did get hit with a date rape? Nobody can substantiate that yet. You know, I mean, it's just all over the place, like every other case that, you know what I'm saying, happens in the hood, and video get recorded, it go viral or something of that nature, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear from the brothers and sisters and what they think about what they may have saw so far. You know what I'm saying? And the sisters as well. You know what I'm saying? If you seen anything, you heard anything, you seen some new videos that came up. Cause I've been watching a lot of I watched videos until I fell asleep watching them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All kinds of different camera angles. You know what I'm saying? Her recording it, somebody else recording it, all kinds of different angles, man. You know, to try to, you know what I'm saying, understand this story. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, do anybody wanna give their take on what happened? You think was you following the case?
I just seen a far off version of it, like from in the crowd, not on the stage.
You say you saw what?
Somebody who had a video of it shooting it from the crowd.
You say you saw what from the crowd?
They was taking it from the crowd, looking at the stage.
Oh, you said from a nice distance. Yeah, okay. So that's the only video you saw? Okay, so you ain't seen none of the other ones. So what you see on that video? What
I really couldn't see.
Really couldn't see nothing? Okay. One of them type of things where it was so far that you just had to have been there.
Right.
In order to see so the person recording probably can see it, and that's why they was recording, obviously.
Right.
But then the video just wasn't clear enough.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay. So did you hear anything about it?
Yeah, I heard a lot.
What you heard?
I heard she was twerking, and the guy supposedly came up behind her and did what he wanted to do.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's terrible. Anybody else?
Slacker out of one.
Go ahead.
Slacker out of one. I heard 3 different stories. I heard one story was that the sister, she was drunk, she was intoxicated, she was on some horror stuff, some horror type of activity, and she basically consented to it. I heard another story that the sister was drugged and she was pleading and everything for her life, and the brother raped her and stuff like that. But that's kind of hard to believe from the video I'm seeing. I hear her screaming rape and she needs help and all of these different things, but they never showed the video before she even started all of that stuff, you know, and the brother is behind her. It's like I don't see any, like, you in the middle of a club, you on a dance floor, she's on a dance floor, so it's like how can the brother rape you on the dance floor without nobody seeing this, you screaming for help? In the video, she was screaming for help. You know, so how can the brother rape you on the dance floor in the middle of a packed club, and it's like nobody listening to you, nobody hearing your cries, nobody, and she obviously was crying for help. So was she crying for help because she was over intoxicated and she didn't know how to handle her high, or was she screaming for help because the brother was raping her? And the third story I heard was that the fact that the sister was actually the curse. Like, the sister was extremely high, and the brother did actually take advantage of her, but he didn't rape her. He took advantage of her, but he didn't rape her.
Okay,
he
now
took advantage of her, but he didn't rape her.
Okay, break that down. When you say that, they saying that he took advantage of her, but he didn't rape her. So make me understand that.
Meaning that exactly what you just said. Like, even if one of our sisters is walking down the street ass naked, you know, she shouldn't be raped. She should be helped. Obviously, it's something wrong with her. Obviously, she's sick. Obviously, she's high out of her mind or something like that. And I believe that was the case. Out of all the stories I heard, I believe that was the case. She was high out of her mind, drunk out of her mind, and the brother took advantage of her. He took advantage of her to the point where she didn't have no free will. She didn't really. It's basically like rape. To me, it's rape. I would say it's rape, but you know, from a point of view of a legal standpoint, from the white man's law, which we don't obey by, because you know the white man is wicked, but you know, from a white man's standpoint, from his law, he raped her.
Yeah, but and
So,
actually, Salaki, real quick to cut you off, not to cut you off, but to take advantage and you turn around and you force your sex on somebody, that is rape.
Right.
You understand? And that's even in the white man's law. You understand? A person has to be in the right frame of mind to consent. You understand? And if a person turn around and, like you said, is under the oppression of alcohol, you know what I mean, or drugs or whatever, and you turn around and you take advantage of them, that's rape. You understand? Because if you're taking advantage of somebody, to take advantage of them, meaning that it's just like you gaining something, you know what I'm saying? You being slick about what you're doing. You understand? You trying to gain something, you know, like a car salesman. You understand? If a car salesman tell you, oh man, this is the best running car we got on the lot. You know what I'm saying? The motor tight, it's like brand new. It's a 2008, but this thing run like a 2019. You understand? Man, transmission good, rebuilt, engine, motor, training, this, that, good, and then you turn around and get it and drive off, and it's a rattle, thunderclap, boom, boom, boom. You understand? He robbed. He ripped you off. He took advantage of it. There's no way around it. So the same thing as like the example that you said is if a sister walking down the street naked and a brother does not have compassion on her and get her some help, you understand? He turned around and go up there and he sticks his penis up inside of her. He didn't rape that woman. You understand? That's rape. Clear, plain as day. Cause you ain't supposed. I mean, I don't even know how brothers even do. I mean, I've never been fond of rape. You understand? Because how you even enjoy that? Like you see how rape go in movies, right? You know, you got the woman fighting the man. Like I want to enjoy this. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to play what they call it, foreplay. You know what I'm saying? You might do it non-stop or something. You know what I'm saying? A little pushback or something like that. But not no goddamn no scream help. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How in the hell do a man even do that? You understand? And then with this new stuff, this damn date rape. You know what I'm saying? These pills to turn around and get. I mean, you ain't got no game. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no game to where you can mac on a woman, man, and make her feel like you are like what they said in the movies, the cartoon, her knight is shining on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't make her feel like what they say, she's on top of the world. Like she's the only girl in the world. They all like to feel like that, don't they?
Right.
You can't make her feel like she's the only girl in the world. You gotta take it. Come on, man. That's hella weak. You understand? And it's a sin. You understand? On top of that, you ain't supposed to be taking no vagina from a woman, man. You ain't supposed to take advantage of a woman just to have sex with her. You understand? That's a sin, and that's weak as hell. Because these sisters would give it to you. All you gotta do is just mack them down. You understand? Do they still do that? They say that, mack them down. What they call it nowadays? Because I'm getting old. What they call it, y'all? Help me out, Facebook. Tell me what they call it. You understand? I know Facebook hip as hell. Yes. Facebook hip as hell. What they call it? They say shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, man. God damn. You know what I mean? Shoot your shot. And that woman will, boy, if you shoot the right shot, boy, look at here. I'm telling you, it don't matter if you slam dunk it like Jordan or you three-point it like Irv. You understand? Crossover like Ives. As long as you hit that hole, boy, you can turn around and you can get that woman, man. You understand? It's I mean, like I said, there's no excuse for that. You understand? And on the video, if I could, real quick, you was you finished, or did you have more to say? Cause I did kind of interrupt and cut in on your time. Was you done, Payala? Okay.
Like I don't know. I was
Oh, okay, kind of. Throw out a word. All right. So before I keep going, do anybody else want to give their take on the incident? Some of you sisters called in and seen the videos or heard what you heard. Call in and tell us what you believe, of the situation. Give us your take on it. I want to hear it.
so lucky, sir.
Go ahead.
Well, from the take that I'm getting is that this sister was full well knowing what was going on. She might have been intoxicated, you know what I'm saying? But this is what's going on in the club. People are going into the clubs and getting high, getting drunk, and looking to hook up. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
Right.
this sister went into this club. She got intoxicated, hooked up with a brother, and went far, very far in the club. And also her friends were recording. So I don't know how kind of friends these are that you have that they allow you to be raped, full out raped, and you're screaming for help while I don't know what friends these are. But I also had it's been coming out that the sister was had a fiance, and that she's using this rape thing as a plot to cover up her being exposed in this video. Showing because she's showing that she's letting the man take full advantage of her, and she has a husband. So those things right there is kind of hard to weigh because sisters don't want to take full responsibility, and brothers have fully just dropped the ball when it comes to respecting our women.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to say where, where my instincts lie with this. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not getting ready to just full out blame one party and not blame the other party. If we're going to say anyone is at fault, we must both say both parties are at fault.
Right.
And examine this thing correctly. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, until further evidence come out, I'm not going to say that brother did rape her, and I'm not going to say that brother didn't rape her. But I will say that our people are destroyed. That's my whole take on it. Our people are destroyed. And that's all I got. I agree with him out of one.
Yeah, we do. Now again, and I agree as well. And like I said, now we can't and I wouldn't say that, a woman was to blame for somebody raping her because no man should rape a sister at all. You understand? But what I do disagree with is the things that a lot of our sisters are doing. You understand? Putting themselves in certain situations.
Right.
You understand? By you going, what on earth possessed you to go to the club with no underwear on and a little bitty skirt? The sisters' skirts, even when they had their panties on up under the skirts be so damn short. They sitting there all night, they pulling them down. You know what I'm saying? All night long, they pulling the skirts down on both sides, all the way around because the thing is too goddamn small. You understand? Go ahead.
I just want to say, even if a woman, like you said, is half naked, I still feel like us as black men, we should we should honor our women. Like if that woman is half naked, even if she is a whore, even if she is acting for it, like we shouldn't go by any means go, do anything to her. We should look at her as disgusting. We should look at her as like she ain't got no common sense. We should look
Mm-hmm.
at her as like she's a whore, and we shouldn't mess with her. Like
Mm-hmm.
if she's half naked, like that shows you right there that like that's
You
something
know,
that you don't want to
Ecclesiastes
go
25
into.
or 21.
Like why would you want to go to a woman into a woman that's half naked? Like it makes no sense to me. But I just wanted to put that in out of line because I feel like even if she is have no pennies on, no clothes on, like you said in the beginning, like she has nothing on, we should be able to resist.
Mm-hmm. And what you just said is right and it's biblical. You know what I mean? It's in the Bible. Give me Ecclesiasticus 25 and 21. You know what I mean?
Sir.
And you right. You know what I mean? Like brothers do need to have more damn self control and more discipline. You understand? And here's the thing, like Jake in the world, he ain't got no control, just like Eve in the world. You know what I'm saying? The black man in the world has no control over himself. You understand? And the black woman, the same thing. She's really as loose as a goose. They still say that. You know what I'm saying? Loose as a goose, man.
Right.
Out here doing any and everything, whatever they want to do, dressing how they want to dress, and then there's no accountability on their part. Like I don't know if it's changed much because when I was going to the clubs, I done been in like every club here in St. Louis and over in East St. Louis. You understand? When I was coming up, and they used to have a line coming in and going out. You understand? And that line going in always consisted of a whole bunch of brothers standing on the side and a whole bunch of sisters walking on in. And boy, you ought to see that meat was everywhere. You understand? Them sisters had that body out. They had the cleavage showing. Back then, they wasn't showing too much. Like they almost they almost got their whole titty out now. You understand?
Right.
They got the nipple showing down there. You know what I'm saying? Man, but back then it wasn't a whole lot, but it was still, you know what I'm saying, a bit too much. You know, showing too much cleavage. Okay? And and of course them things, them dresses, them skirts and things was tight as hell on them too, even them jeans. And them big old round browns was poking out everywhere. And brothers used to be on the side and they'll just, whichever one they wanted, they'll just take a squeeze on that booty. Take a squeeze on them titties. You know what I'm saying? They'll just squeeze them, rub on that monkey even. And some of the sisters in the line, you'll hear them, boy, get your hands off me, stop. You know what I'm saying? They'll be swatting the cat's hands. But some of them sisters turn around and, hey, you better have some money while you touching on me. You understand? I would hear some of these sisters say that.
Right.
Like I said, I heard some that would try to defend themselves. They wouldn't allow just any man just rubbing and stroking on them. But then some, they came back, with a sarcastic remark saying that, okay, you're going to touch me, you're going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's changed much, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure the same thing. I mean, because look at the video. You understand? Look at the video. And then, again, having sex in the club ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was coming up, when I was young, I think I was just hitting teenage. I used to hang with all the old heads. You know what I'm saying? I never hung around, a lot of people my age because I felt like they ain't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what is these youngsters gonna teach me? You know what I'm saying? They know the same nothing that I know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I need to get around somebody else. I need to get around the OGs. So I just hang around them. And I can remember sitting there, I'm listening to one of them tell his story about how he was in the club. And I'm like, this eyes just as big and mouth watering and shit. I'm like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? He talking about how he was at the club and pulled his rod out and the woman sucked it right there at the thing. I'm like, where does this go down at? You know what I'm saying? What happened? I'm like, damn, it go down like that in the club? You know what I'm saying? Yes, it goes down like that in the club. Been going down like that. You understand? And a lot of our people, man, I mean, that's disgusting as hell. You know what I'm saying? But as a kid, and that's why I say all the time, us as adults, we need to take responsibility for the things that we're teaching our children. You understand? Because we are the ones that's feeding them that poison. You understand? Them OGs, them old heads, they was feeding me. You understand? And that's what we do. We turn around and we pass down all this wickedness and all this evil to our kids, and then we expect for them to grow up right and be what they call it, what they say, upstanding citizens and all of that. No, they're gonna be the same criminal you was. You understand? They're gonna be the same whore or whoremonger that you are. You're gonna pass down the same old thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we need to be in this school. We need to be in the ISUPK, learning the Most High laws and keeping them and doing them, so that we can turn around and fix this situation, so our sisters won't get raped in the club. You understand? So they won't be out here half dressed in the damn club. So they won't be out twerking for drinks. You understand? Sisters is twerking and even go home with men for drinks. You understand? They go home with men for drinks. Okay? I remember a brother that, because I done had several businesses, you know what I'm saying, throughout my life. And I remember one of my businesses that I had this little young brother. He was about, I think at the time, he may have been like 21, 22, 23, something like that. And he came to work and he was telling me about his woman. You know what I'm saying? About how his woman and her sisters and cousins would go to the club and play a game called The Biggest Hole.
Right.
And I was like, what is that? You know what I mean? And he said that whoever go home with somebody first, that you are the winner of the night. You are the biggest hole. You win that night. You understand? And they was getting drinks. They all up in men's faces. They rubbing rods. They doing whatever it is they got to do to make that man say, okay, yeah, I'll take you home. You understand? And then they go home with him and have sex. And I asked the brother, I said, man, you talking about your woman too? Your woman is doing this too? And he said, yes. You understand? And the brother knew this. Okay? And it right there just goes to show how weak our brothers are, because like Quinaya said, we got to turn around. We dropped the ball on raising our sisters properly and teaching our daughters right. You know what I mean? We didn't drop the ball on that, man. It's hey, let a hoe be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's the saying in the song. So don't let her hoe, let her do her thing. And then the brother that's saying let her do her thing is the one that's turning around and sleeping with the hoe. He ain't shunning her. He ain't turning around and leaving her alone. You understand? He's diving right on in that bed when his opportunity, when he see that, you know what I'm saying, when he thinks the right time, you know what I'm saying, for him to get in there, he's jumping right on in the bed. Instead of telling the sister, now, I don't want no hoe. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no woman that's been with all these different goddamn men. I don't want no woman that's, going to clubs and playing The Biggest Hoe for a drink. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no woman that's, you understand, no, I can't do it. And if brothers did that, you understand, then our sisters will change, because nobody will want them. And women can't handle rejection. You understand? They cannot handle rejection, man. You know what I'm saying? And they know that you can't not handle them. What they call like damsel in distress type thing. You know what I'm saying? The sisters always playing on brothers. The brothers need to get some goddamn strength and stand strong and resist that nonsense, so that we can fix our sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because if they keep going from nigga to nigga to nigga and get told no, you understand? She ain't gonna have no choice but to change. Right. You know what I'm saying? If she can't open them funky legs to nobody else, she can open them to one man, and then decide, oh well, I'm single and free to mingle. Oh yeah, okay, well I'll holler at you then. Right. You know what I'm saying? Give her to Chris Brown, the deuces. You understand? And then guess what? Eventually she gonna, damn, don't nobody want me to be, okay, well let me not do what I'm finna do and be a hoe, my man, and go back home. You understand? But no, it's too many dumbass niggas that will turn around, and because she open them legs, you'll slide right up in between them. You know what I'm saying? So it is time for black men to stand the hell up and stop just trying to smash everything. And then what they say, smash, and then you pass it. I don't want to smash nothing and pass a goddamn thing. You mine after I smash. Right. You understand? You are mine after I smash. To hell with that forever. Marriage is Wait, hold on. Smashing is forever. God damn it. You understand? Smashing is forever, okay? Marriage is forever, man, and sex is marriage. And black people need to understand that. Alright? But go ahead, give me that scripture real quick, God.
Sir. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Okay, stumble not at the beauty of a woman. What is this talking about? What kind of woman is this talking about? Is this talking about a beautiful sister that you see and you like, God damn, she's bad, I want her? What it's talking about, stumble. Go ahead.
Is he talking about like error? Don't sin?
Hold on. Read it again for the brother so he can hear exactly what it is. Read it again. Stop.
Verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Okay, when it says stumble not at the beauty of a woman, what does this mean? What type of woman is this and what does this mean?
It says stumble not like because she's beautiful. So say don't sin or transgress the law because she's beautiful.
Nah, you putting way too much on that, brother. No sweat. It's real simple. Okay, the type of woman that this is describing is this type of woman right here. Go up 2 verses real quick, out.
Verse 19.
Nice and loud, word in the mic.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
The what kind of woman?
Wicked.
A wicked woman. You understand? This right here is talking about a wicked woman, an evil sister. You understand? A whore, a thought. Okay, now go back to 21.
Verse 21. And desire her not for pleasure.
Oh, read from the top again.
Come, sir.
No sweat.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman. Okay.
Like it out of one. I was just I had to get on this other bus. I made the bus.
Okay, come. Most High Christ. No sweat word.
No problem.
All right. This type of woman right here that is telling you not to stumble at her beauty is talking about a whore, a wicked woman. Don't just, you know what I'm saying, see this whore, you understand, at the club that we've seen so many times, even at grocery stores, walking up and down the street, picking up their kids from daycare, at the mall. It ain't just got to be no club, you understand? And let me say this, it's not a sin to go and go to the club. It's not a sin to go listen to music. It's not a sin to go dance. It's not a sin to have some drinks. It's not a sin to eat some good old hot wings with some ranch sauce on them and some damn fries. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sin. Okay, you can go to the club, all right? But it's most of the times it's what we end up doing or what we are going there for. You understand? That's usually the sin. If a sister is looking to get taken home, then that right there, that's when it becomes evil. Okay? If a brother is looking and she's not going to stay with that man after she has sex, let me clear it up. You understand? When the brother is looking just to smash some chick for the night, you understand? Then he is in the wrong because you're not supposed to be smashing and passing. You understand? Like I said, smashing is forever. You understand? When you smash a woman, that's sex, and sex is marriage according to the Lord. All right, it's in the Bible. Okay, so don't stumble at the beauty of a woman. Not saying you can't, have you a fine sister. You see her walking down the street, you like, oh yeah, I want to holler at that. You understand? Don't take a wicked woman just because she's fine. You understand? And you stumbling at her beauty. You all mesmerized by her. You understand? You are taken by her. Okay? Keep reading.
And desire her not for pleasure.
Desire her not for pleasure. So what you said, Kunaya and Rapayala, what both of y'all said was on point. You understand? Is if we as men turn around and learn to resist these hoes, you understand? Shun these hoes. Stop trying to shove your rod up in them just because she thick as a mug, or because she fine as hell, or because you heard she has some fire head or some fire, you know what I'm saying, monkey on it. Like That's something disgusting as well too. And when I was coming up, I used to hear the neighborhood hoe. I used to hear everybody talk about it. Oh man, old girl got some. Whoo, she got some fire here. Oh man, that boy from the back. Oh man, she rolled it. She was on top. Oh my, it's so good. It was so wet. It's so this, and then that make the other brother want to sleep with her. You understand? Like that is disgusting as hell, man. I don't want to turn around and stick my golden rod where somebody else did stuck his at. You understand? I don't want to turn around and go behind no other brother, man. That's disgusting as hell. This man skeeting all in this woman in every orifice that she has, and then here you go, you hear, and you like a damn mutt, a hound dog. You want to stick your penis in her just like a goddamn dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's disgusting as hell, man. You understand? So, and this is why our brothers, right along with our sisters, need to know this truth, so that they can resist them goddamn demons. You understand? When they come, to where when you see a sister, ain't nothing wrong with a sister looking good. You understand? Being a beautiful woman, our sisters are beautiful. You understand? The Lord made them that way. You understand? Good night. They fine as hell. They gorgeous. They beautiful. Right. You understand? Our sisters look good. Okay, especially if you're in the UPK. But don't turn around and see no hoe, somebody that you know, what they call it, the home girl. That's the one you know everybody hit. You know what I'm saying? And it tripped me out when I found that out. The home, I used to hear everybody talking. Oh, that's the home girl. That's the home. I'm thinking that at that time, before I knew what the definition of the word was, you know what I'm saying, that this was just a cool sister. Right. You know what I mean? I didn't know that the sister was so cool that everybody was hitting her. You know what I'm saying? That's what the home girl is. She ain't somebody that just play the game with you and cool, drink, and smoke with you. Ain't supposed to be smoking no goddamn way, but she smoke with you, and she'll go to the stove for you, and she'll, you know what I'm saying, check on your woman to make sure she ain't cheating and all that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, the home girl ain't that. She's the one that he hitting her too, you know what I'm saying? And somebody else hitting her, and everybody else hitting her, and everybody else hitting her. Whoever want to hit her, she the homegirl, she cool. You can hit that. You understand? I was like, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, you know? But that's what they own, man. And Israel, we need to stop all of that whoredom, man. Right. You understand? We need to put away whoredom, because that shit is killing us, man. You understand? AIDS is through the roof. And then the sister down there in Atlanta, of all places. You understand? Well, look, one of the brothers out of let me see, Officer Natazak, I think he's it's either North or South Carolina. I get them mixed up. I can't remember which camp he in. But the brother had said, man, he was talking, and he said that he had moved to Atlanta a few years ago, him and his brother, you know, when they was in the Word, before he came in the truth. And he said when he got there, he said, man, the sisters came out of everywhere, boy, like roaches. You hear me? He said they was on them. You hear me? He said, man, they couldn't even finish unloading the truck. He said the sisters came out of every building and was like, her, just walking up to him, get her my number, call me. Her my number, call me. What you want? How long you staying here? Give me your number. Right. I want to holler at you. You gonna take me out? He said, man, he said he had a pocket full of goddamn numbers. They was on him. You hear me? And his brother. Okay, so he said he turned around the next day. He go outside. He said one of the old heads come. And he say, damn, say, young boy, he said, I saw you and your guy, y'all was doing y'all thing. I thought y'all was unloading that truck. He say, man, all the ladies was on you, boy. He said, I saw it. He said, I saw it. You the man. Right. You are the man. He said, I want to tell you something. He said, the health department came through here. I can't remember how many buildings it was in this complex. It was an apartment complex. It was several different buildings. He said, but the health department came through here and gave everybody AIDS tests. And guess how much AIDS was floating in the apartment complex? Take a wild guess. Somebody just take a guess.
Lock you, sir.
Go ahead.
95%.
Boy, you right there at it. 96. He said 90. When he got the report, he said it came back. 96% of them people that stayed in that building had AIDS. Hey, look, the ox said he went in and told his brother, pack this shit up and let's go.
go.
You understand? He said, I'm getting the hell up out of here for real. And he said he turned around, packed up, and he had to go back home. He said he had to move back. He said he was like, nah, you know what I mean? But her this sister is, you in the club, and you know what I'm saying? And like I said, the video, it was disturbing, man, to hear that, to see it, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually saw it from several different angles, you know what I'm saying, on the video. You did hear the sister, you know, because, and that's something else too, is like the date rape prevents you from remembering anything. You understand? It turns around, it knocks you out for a period of time. It turn around, it give you temporary memory loss. So you only know what happened a little bit before, you know what I'm saying, you pass out. After that, you have no knowledge as to what took place till you wake up and find yourself on the floor behind a, you know, vacant house in one or wherever the hell you know what I'm saying, was taken advantage of or raped. Okay, so, you know, it's just, like I said, man, I can't really tell somebody how to act, you know, when they are a victim, because victims act in different ways. Some sisters are stronger than others, some, you know what I'm saying, are not. Some brothers, it's like, are stronger than others and some are not. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say how a person should act, you know, but it's the whole thing is just strange to me. You know what I mean? And then like Payala said, there's several different versions out there already. You know what I'm saying? You even got the brother of the sister. You got the brother. You got the husband. They all getting beefing. You know what I'm saying? Going in on each other for whatever the reason. A so-called attorney. I doubt that this cat is an attorney. You know what I'm saying? He giving his spiel on it. I mean, it's just too much. The sister, her friend, one of her friends. And matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, none of these people were actually close friends. They were all Facebook friends. You know what I mean? And the one sister, she started speaking out, and she was answering some questions. She just answered the same old thing over and over and over again because people kept asking the same old damn question. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't add much to, you know, she really didn't shed much light on the case. And what she did say was, you know, that I found strange is when she said that she turned around and she got there 2 hours before she did. The victim, the girl who was accusing the brother, and I'm not saying he did it, I'm not saying he didn't do it, because I don't know. You understand? But the sister, the one that's the victim, is saying that she was there 2 hours before anybody else had made it. Her friends, one of her friends that was supposed to have been there with her, she got there at 1 o'clock. The other sister was there at either 10 or 11. Okay? And you can tell from this live video that this guy was on her damn near the whole night. You know what I'm saying? They said that it was several different guys that bought her drinks. It was him, he was on her for a long time. You know, what was strange to me was like how she was supposedly drugged, but you holding on to this phone. You know what I mean? And you're supposed to be up under this drug, this pill. You know, you even had people saying on the live that, look, there's something in her drinks. He put a pill in there or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, who knows? You know what I'm saying? The guy, the one, the perpetrator, he even, you know what I'm saying, the one that's being accused of the rape, he even spoke out. You know what I mean? They even got another sister. I don't know if she's an ex of his or somebody he just went out with or whatever, or what they call smashed or what, I don't know. But they got this sister, she supposed to stepped up saying that he did it to her. You know what I mean? She came out and said, it's holes in her story. It just did not sound like it was solid.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, for instance, with the video just don't, to me it just ain't solid. You know what I'm saying? These videos is not solid. To hear, you know, on one tape, one sister had said, she said, damn, he fucked her to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's sitting there recording and watching. You know what I'm saying? They standing there watching and recording. This was, I believe, Cornelia, you said it was one of her friends, right? I think one of the girl friends was recording. I mean, you could see everybody was like this with a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to get their little shot, get their view
Like
in on the thing.
two of her friends was recording.
Two of the girl's so-called friends was recording. Now, I can't believe that if this your friend, right? And you say, help me. You understand? Now, I understand it's loud in the club. You know, it is loud. But you say, help me. You standing right there, recording. These sisters were standing over her.
Right.
You understand? So, I mean, they should have been heard you say, help me. You understand? And turned around and got you some damn help and helped you. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't understanding that part. It was two of them sitting there recording and watching. They seemed more entertained by what was going on. You understand? They didn't seem like they was concerned for no rape at all. They didn't seem like nothing even happened other than, you know, what they would say is you wanted it to happen. You understand? That's what it looked like, and that's what it sounded like hearing them on that tape. You know what I mean? That's what it sounded like to me, that you would say, okay, you wanted this to happen, because that's how they took it. That's how they was talking. They didn't seem alarmed. They didn't seem, you know, like, damn, like, get off her or something. They didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? I did hear one of them say that. She made the comment, and like I said, she said, damn, he fucked her to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So he obviously was sitting there doing it for a long time. Now the sister, she did say no. She did say stop. You understand? And that was his cue to stop. You understand? If he was having sex with her, you know, she consented, you know, at that time, then he should have stopped. You understand? Because she did say no and she did say stop. Okay? So if he did continue on, because he claimed he didn't have sex with her at all. His claim was that he said he didn't put his penis in her. He said he didn't put his fingers in her. He said in no type of way did he do any of that.
Right.
You understand? But what I found, you know, what I also found strange was, because I was saying to myself, like, how, you know what I mean, I'm a man that has, you know what I'm saying, had vagina, and I love it myself, but how did you on the dance floor, how did you get your rod inside this one, you know what I'm saying, how did you get a dry rod, I'm saying this to myself, right, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, how do you get a dry rod on the floor, you just at the club, you dancing, she dancing, you understand, now what Nicki Minaj say, hers get wet like a tsunami. It get wet, you know what I'm saying? It be a tsunami, okay? Sometimes it be a pool, sometimes it be a lake, a river, whatever. You understand? But I'm sitting there like how did this dude get, you know what I'm saying? How did he do that on the floor? Like, I mean, did he put a condom on or something? I'm sitting there really trying to grasp that, and then I seen on one part where the brother did take and he had licked his fingers, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he go behind, and like you couldn't see his rod on the tape, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. You understand? But he did do like this, like he licked his finger, like he spit in his hand or something, and then you did see his hand go, you know what I'm saying, behind her butt. You understand? Now they was slumped over, you know what I'm saying? She was like dead weight for real almost, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was holding on to her, he was talking to her, and rubbing on her and this and that. And I mean, still, and your friends is just standing there recording. That's the thing that I can't get. You know what I'm saying? You slumped all the way over. And she looked like she was passed out. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of sounded like he went from that area to another area, like he took her somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And then he was talking, she was talking. I couldn't really make out exactly what he was saying to her, but then, you know, go ahead, Rapayala, that's my investigator. He checked the whole tape out.
Right.
You understand? He know it. There you go. Come on, give me the story. It's my top reporter right here.
I just want to say, like you absolutely right in what you're saying. It's like, how can her friends be recording her and she's getting raped. I don't understand that. That's what I don't understand. Like, out of the whole situation, I believe she got raped. But when that comes into play, I don't believe she got raped. Because simply because it's like how can your friends, people you come to the club, we record you while you getting raped, while you screaming for help, and they're not doing anything. Like, I mean, I understand friends don't. I understand it ain't friends like how they used to be and things of that nature, but it's hard for me to believe that a black woman let another black woman get raped in a club, and two black women let not only one but two black women let one black woman get raped in a club. Like, I didn't see black women. If a nigga look at her wrong, they get on their case like, oh, he's a pervert, oh, he's looking at me. You know, I didn't see all of that. I didn't see all of that. I didn't see if you didn't have the proper game to get at a black woman, she would get on your case. Like, so it's hard for me to believe that she was in the club. That's why I kind of agree with Naya Agabor when he said that I don't want to judge either side because we don't have all the facts, and not just that. Like, a lot of black women try to cover up their whoreness with rape. You know, they try to emulate the white woman. The white woman screams rape every time. She screams rape, and if you touch her wrong, if you look at her wrong, she screams rape. Emmett Till. It's so many brothers, including Emmett Till and so many other brothers that got accused of rape from the white woman, and they ain't even touched the white woman. They ain't even looked at the white woman. Like, you know, for that most, but it's just like, for the black woman to take the example of the white woman and use her mentality on her being a whore, you know, for her to use her mentality is like appalling to me, because I don't believe that black man raped her, but I believe that black man is disgusting. So quote me on my words. I don't believe that black man raped her, but I believe that black man is disgusting.
You right, you know what I mean? And real quick, a sidebar real quick. I want to turn around and this was something my mother told me back in the day. I got a couple of little incidents on rape and on clubs and different things like that. When I asked her, you know, about going to the club, we had several different discussions, you know what I'm saying, about sex. You know, I remember my mother telling me, you know, now she wasn't the wisest lady in the world, but she did turn around and pull some things about it that hat, you know what I'm saying? And she dropped some knowledge on her brother sometime. She turned around and she told me, like I said, we having a discussion about sex and different that in clubs and why she didn't go and stuff like that. And she told me, she said, son, when you do get a woman, she said, find a woman that you can get along with outside of the sheets as well as in between them. You know what I'm saying? Because we can turn around and get in that bed and ooh-wee, like General Hyman say, ooh-wee, and get it in. You understand? But they'll turn around and sit at the goddamn dinner table and will argue with each other for about a half hour straight. You know what I'm saying? Can't even finish the damn food, man, because the food got cold because y'all sitting there arguing. You know what I mean? And then when it went to the club thing, I asked her, you know, about why she didn't go to the club, because I was talking about going. You know, I wanted to go, okay, because that's, you know, that's all I saw. The OGs was talking about it. My family was talking about it. Everybody was in the club. My daddy, you understand, was in the club. Everybody was in the club. And so she was like, well, she said, a situation, she said, I've been once. And she said, I never went back. And I said, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And she said that when she went, she said it was a guy there, and he approached her, and she said she thought the people that she went with didn't prep her on the club, didn't tell her, you know, if somebody buy you a drink, don't take it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They ain't tell her nothing. They were just like so excited about the club. They just said, girl, come on, let's go to the club with us. So she went and got dressed and went to the club. And so she said the brother, try to holler at her, talking to her, you know what I'm saying? And you want a drink? And she was like, sure, I'll take one. She said she thought the brother was being nice, you know what I'm saying? So once she ended the conversation, she turned around and started doing other things, going, with her friends, with the group that she was with, and just having a good time. She said that the brother was following her, and my mother, back then, she was a beautiful California girl. You understand? You know what's the white boy song they came out with? So I wish they all could be California girls.
That's right.
My mother was is beautiful. My daddy even said it. He said, boy, when I saw your mama, nigga, I had to have her. It was his exact words. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine this brother seeing a beautiful sister and turn around and he had to have her. He followed her around the club. And so she said she stopped the man and asked, she said, why do you keep following me around this club? You know what I'm saying? He said the brother was on her around the whole club. He said, hey, I just bought you that drink. He said, it's time. She said, it's time for what? He said, time for you to go with me. And she said, for a drink? They said, what the hell? I said, back then, what type of woman you take me for? What kind of woman do you think I am? That's what she said to him, you know what I mean? And she turned around and he said, if you not out here for that, he said, then why are you out here? You know what I'm saying? And she said, I took that and said, you know what? That makes sense. So she said, I got the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? And she said, I never went to the club ever again. You know what I mean? She was like, to hell with that goddamn club. She said, if this is what men think of me, coming out here thinking I'm trying to go home and sleep with you, she said, I ain't gonna put myself in that situation. Now something like that right there is most honorable, man. You understand? For a sister to turn around and deny herself, like I said, you can go to the club. It's cool. You can go. But when it turns into stuff like that, you know what I mean, to where a nigga buy you a damn drink, the drink watered down anyway. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but $5. God damn, you want some vagina for $5? I mean, I wouldn't even want it if that's what it's worth. If it's worth $5, I don't even want that vagina.
That's right.
You understand? It got to be priceless, okay? And then it most definitely can't be something that I know that's coming to the club and giving it to everybody else, somebody else that bought her 2, 3 drinks. You understand? Here I come through with one, and I'm expecting to get it when this nigga done bought her 4. You know what I'm saying? And he done already had them. Everybody else in the club done already had them off all the goddamn drinks. You know what I mean? So like I said, and when Payala said that brother was disgusting, damn right, black men, because we don't serve the Lord, we have become extremely disgusting individuals, man.
Right.
You understand? And we have no morals at all. Like you like a dog, you understand, that will stick his penis in any damn hole he can find, man. You understand? You brothers don't even like sisters talk so much about them valuing their bodies. Black men need to value theirs too.
Right.
You understand? Black men need to value their goddamn rod and watch who the hell you sticking in, man. You understand? Cause just as well as the man can get an age to the woman can get an age to the man. You understand? Now, and obviously, if his brother is trying to lick his fingers and get his fingers wet, that's if it's what he was doing. You understand? But everybody that had sex know what the hell that's about. You ain't got no KY jelly. You understand? You lick them fingers. Come on, we all adults, right? Except for the kids in here, they ain't had their time yet. You understand? But you turn around and you make it wet. You understand? And that's what he looked like he was doing to me. You understand? I know he wasn't. Go ahead.
It's lucky. I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
You're making a heavy point, but I just want to ad-lib on what you're saying, because what you're saying is absolutely correct. I didn't see women that basically sacrifice their girlfriends to the club, right? You know, they'll have one girlfriend that's a hoe, and they're not hoes, but they'll sacrifice that whole girlfriend just to get attention in the club. I just seen that before, and I constantly see it all the time. But you know, especially with this particular situation, I don't I don't so much think it's that scenario
Mm-hmm.
because simple fact that this sister was like she was known. This is not her first outing. She was known to do these things. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at it as like her girlfriend's looking at her like, okay, this is something usual that she
Right.
does.
Right.
This is something usual that we do. Like her
Mm-hmm.
girlfriends is looking at it like this is what we do. It's two of her girlfriends recording her. I don't believe two girlfriends out of percentage of 90% that a girl will file some type of charges on somebody that she would just let her girlfriend get raped in the club.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe one. You're absolutely right, Ottawa. I done seen it before, but two, it was two girls recording this whole incident.
Right.
So it's bothering me to the point like where did she want it at first, and then after the nigga drugged her, because I believe she was drugged. When I see the videos, I believe the sister was drugged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I believe the sister was drugged. I believe me personally, when I look at the videos and I look at the situation, I believe the sister was drugged. Me personally, because she's out of her mind. Like alcohol don't do that to you. I didn't see alcohol do things to women. I didn't see alcohol do things to men.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe that alcohol did that to her. She was out of her mind. Like
Mm-hmm.
she was messed up. And it's like to the point where the brother took advantage of her.
Yeah.
The brother took advantage of her because of his own sexual deviance. He
Mm-hmm.
was a sexual deviant. Like he wanted sex all the time. Like I done seen brothers in the club. I done been that brother in the club. Like I go to the club and I'm looking for a one night stand. I done seen brothers like that. I done been a brother like that. I cannot lie and say I haven't when I have.
Mm-hmm.
But I done seen this happen so many times where I didn't never put no drugs in no woman. I didn't never a woman if a woman ever said no to me, I'm like, hell no. Like like that's not even a turn on. Like a woman tell me no and you're getting turned on by a woman telling you no.
Right.
Like that's like I got a daughter, I got sisters, I got mothers, I got everything. Like I'm looking at you, you tell me no, and I'm like, what? You said no? Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna go this way. I'm
Right.
gonna go with your friend. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But the moral of the story of what I'm trying to make is you're absolutely right, Ottawa. But it hurts me to the point where our sisters don't take our sisters not being accountable for their actions. Our sisters our women are whores. Bottom
Mm-hmm.
line, to be straight, truthful, and honest, like they're a whores. Our women are whores. Like they sleep, they sleep with a man within 90% of our women sleep with a man within 3 to 4 months of knowing them.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone when they first meet them. I done slept with women. I was just slept with so many women the first time I met them, or the second time I met them, so many times. It's like I expect it. It's to a point where I expected that. I
Right.
expect the women to be easy. I expect black women to be easy, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
that way. Because my sister wasn't raised that way. My mother wasn't raised that way. So I cannot think that way, but that's the reality.
Right.
And absolutely what you say, Ottawan, is like our women need to take responsibility and accountability for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think nothing is wrong with going to a club with a skirt on.
Mm-hmm.
You have no panties on. You have a skirt on. The skirt you gotta pull it down every 2 seconds. Like, what do you expect a man to do? How do you expect a man to feel when he sees a voluptuous black woman? And black women is like beautiful. Like black
Mm.
women is like extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all talking loud like that, makes me think there's something wrong back here. So keep it down.
I'm loud.
Whoever y'all talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so, what I'm saying is like, like the black woman is she's a plus size woman on the
Right.
natural. Like, so she got a lot of things that's revealing. Like, so for her to wear little things, like, what do she expect a black man to do, or any man to do at that? When he sees that body or that beauty and things of that nature, he naturally wants it. It's a natural urge. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I can't blame the black man for being a sexual deviant, because that's 9 times out of 10 where he's accustomed to being to doing. But if we as men, we gotta take fault at it, and I blame myself. As long as I blame you, Ottawa, and I blame Kanaya Agabar, I blame all my brothers. Only reason I blame us is because the woman only does what we like. Our women only do what we like. If we like whores, that's what our women gonna be.
And you blame
If
me
we
for
like
that?
little mini skirts, that's what our women gonna
Hey,
put on.
hey, you blame me for that?
I don't blame you necessarily. Like,
I'm,
come on, I don't mind. You already know what I'm
I'm
saying.
just messing with you.
Nothing.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I'm just joking with you. No, but yeah, no, it is time for black men, and not to cut you off, but it is time for brothers to turn around and stop loving these whores. You understand? When our sisters should not be dressed, in the way that they are, to be showing, the crack of they behind and all of their cleavage and their nipples and you understand and every damn thing. It's a black man will want you if you are fully dressed. You understand? It's impossible to hide what you're working with completely anyway. You understand? So a man can see that shape. You understand? If you got a dress on, you understand? I don't know why, the purple homosexuals, they turn around and say you can't wear, sisters can't wear pants because it show their curves,
Right.
it show their body. That goddamn dress do the same thing.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless she, dressed like Ancient Jemima or something, got a damn 9X damn dress on, and, you know what I'm saying? And she's in a medium, you understand? She wearing a 9X goddamn dress and she's in a medium, you understand? And our sisters don't have to dress like that. You understand? They don't have to dress like some old hag or something. You know what I mean? They can look real good in nice dresses, nice pants outfits that ain't so tight to where to give them a yeast infection. You know what I mean? They can look real good like they do, fully dressed, and guess what? A man will want you.
Right.
You understand? He will. You don't even have to worry about that. You don't even have to. You was created to be wanted. You understand? All you got to do is now. It's like I said, as far as your behavior and your conduct, you're gonna have to get that in order as well, because you can't turn around and want the man to stand up and be a man, and you walking out here like a complete damn fool, and then it's everybody else's fault. You understand? So sisters are going to have to. She shouldn't have been dressed the way that she was. Okay. I know you think you are what they call them in the club, the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? I know you think you are the baddest bitch in the world. Okay, what they say, you're slaying everything and everybody that you encounter. You know what I mean? What is it? Your hair on fleek, your nails on fleek. What else they be saying? You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. I know you on fleek. You understand?
Right.
You on fleek. Okay. Whatever the hell. What the hell is fleek?
Right. I don't know, sir.
But you on fleek, okay? You understand? So hey, you got it going on. I understand. But guess what? We can't. You're not supposed to be dressed like that. You understand? And you definitely ain't supposed to be so goddamn hungry. I say hungry because sisters love to talk about the man being so goddamn thirsty, right? But guess what? you're hungry, and hunger and thirst goes together. You out there dressed like that to get attention. You want everybody to see. You know, and then they kill me when they get them big old, they got them big old soccer melons. You understand? But it's already busting your shirt wide open, and you got the nerve to have it cut out and and then you gonna put tattoos on, really make it extra noticeable. You understand? Like, come on, man. You ain't supposed to be having no tattoos, no way. And then you got the nerve to be putting some eyes on. Like one time, I remember my real graduation from college. Turned around, and of course the stadium is filled with sisters. You understand? And they in there looking good. They dressed. And this one sister got off the bleachers, and boy, she got up with the big old sour melons. You hear me? And I couldn't help but look. I mean, she got a big set of brown eyes on them sour melons.
Right.
And them eyes, me and them eyes, we locked eyes. You know what I'm saying? we locked eyes. Okay. My eyes saw her eyes, and I'm looking at her. I said, "Damn, those some big old eyes, boy. God damn." You know what I'm saying? I could not help it. Okay. It was some big old eyes right there looking at my eyes. Okay. So like I said, and then when she saw me, look, I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying, like stir her down like that, but it was just, I mean, I'm a man, you understand? I love my sister, you understand? I ain't no pervert or nothing like that, but I did see something, and I was like, God damn, she looking good. And then she gonna turn around, and when she saw me looking at her eyes, she gonna take her jacket and cover it, you know what I'm saying? But she had it thrown open to where everybody could see. You know what I mean? And that's what she wanted. She wanted everybody to see. And then when somebody zeroed in, you know what I'm saying? And I guess when it's the person that she don't want to see, okay? Like Payana
when
said.
you get the wrong attention, now it's all bad.
Right.
Now this nigga is a pervert. Now this nigga is a rapist. Now this nigga is everything in the world, but you wanted him to see. You naturally wanted him to see,
right?
And this nigga wanted it. Like, how can you show everything to a man and expect a heterosexual man to not get excited? Like,
right.
I mean, it's appalling to me. I don't understand our sisters today. Like, they wear half naked shit, they half naked, but they expect for us not to get excited by them.
Right.
And then, as soon as a black brother, Lord forbid, he never does it, but as soon as a black brother don't get a white woman, you get mad at him for getting a white woman, because he trying to be modest within himself. He's trying to keep his lust under control. He know he's not attracted to that white woman. He know that white woman is fucking ugly, but the white woman is covered up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're half naked. So he's looking at you like a whore, which you should never be, and you're not a whore. And he's looking at the white woman like she's a princess, and the white woman is a fucking whore. She would do anything for a black man. So it's like, it's crazy, like, how our women expect us to think. Like, I see it every day out of Salakia. I see it every day on Facebook, and it's hard for me. Like, that's a demon for me. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I see our black women, I see our Dominican women, I see our Puerto Rican women, I see our Native women, I see Jazz, I see Ephraim, I see all of these women, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm trying not to like them pictures, because you a whore, but I'm liking your pictures. I find myself, I'm liking your pictures because you are a beautiful whore. And it's like, it's appalling. It's like, it's redundant. It's like rhetorical. Like, how can you expect this black man not to get excited if he's straight? How you expect this black Hispanic and Native man not to get excited when all he knows is women? He's been naturally known from the beginning of the Bible to have multiple women. So you have naked, and you expect this nigga that has 10, 15, 20 wives not to get excited when he look at you and have naked.
Right.
It's appalling. It's appalling, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
And I feel like the black woman is at fault for that. But I believe we
Mm-hmm.
are at fault for liking the black woman because the black woman is the weaker vessel. She will follow us naturally. So if we stop liking those pictures, if we stop liking them whores, if we stop dwelling around them whores, we stop paying them whores, we stop doing everything with these whores, I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee the black woman will become the black woman she used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Sloppy, sir.
That's right. Go ahead,
Would this be a precept?
What you got?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 9.
26 and 9 read.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. A whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Like keep it real. Like when I mean, everybody can tell which sister is a straight up hoe. You know what I'm saying? You can tell how she look, okay, how she carry herself. You know what I mean? She's proud. You understand? And she dresses a certain way too. You understand? So you got a proud look. You understand? So definitely, and it's time to change that. Like for instance, um, let me see. Go to Proverbs 6 and read 25 and 26. Okay, and like what Payala was saying, you know what I mean, is once brothers learn, you know what I'm saying, some discipline, man. And you only gonna get that discipline from being in the UPK. Okay? You're not gonna learn to control yourself. Good night. Don't go to the Christian church talking about learning some discipline. Okay? You're gonna learn to do all of the wrong things. You understand? You gonna go there and let loose. Okay? And sleep with every woman, every man, every child. You're gonna screw every damn thing you can up in there. Just like the pastor's doing. You understand? So this is the place where you actually learn how to control your damn self. You understand? And it's only by you understand, being what the scriptures say is baptized by this word. You got to hear this over and over and over and over again to get them demons cast out.
Right.
You understand? You got to go to counsel. You understand? Especially being a sexual deviant, man. You understand? And depending on which one you is, they all bad. You understand? But depending on which one you is, man, you gonna really need a whole hell of a lot of work, or you just gonna need a little bit of work. You understand? But either way it go, you come in here, you can get that work, and you can get them demons off you, and you can learn to control your damn self. You understand? And not be at the club, even, because me and the brothers, we've gone to the club as well. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, uh, it's a cat. It's a fake Israelite. I mean, matter of fact, no, I'll take it back. I don't know what he is. G-Con. I don't know what this cat is. I don't know if he is. He's a Christian, to tell you the truth. This cat took a pic. Me and Captain Kapaj out Indianapolis. We was up in the club. He took us out to the club one night, and we went up there for camp and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the club just drinking my drinks, sitting at the table. And the cat makes this, you know what I'm saying, this video saying that the ISUPK clubs and parties to abuse black women, something like that. I forgot the title, whatever it was. It was real ignorant, real stupid. Okay, and it was real homosexual of this cat. You understand?
Right.
G-Con to even make the video because it didn't show me doing anything. You understand? I wasn't even hollering at nobody at that time. I'm sitting there just chilling, enjoying the scene. You know what I'm saying? My people was up kicking it, having a decent time. Even though they was in the world, they still was in there kicking it. Wasn't nobody doing nothing out of line. Of course, it was a brother that brought a devil in there. You know what I'm saying? And he had a white woman. But other than that, I mean, everybody was chilling. The atmosphere was decent. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody on no garbage. It was a cool little place. And I mean, the cat was saying that the UPK, we taking advantage of the black woman and doing this and doing that and all that. And he used that video to try to say that, which he made himself look like a goddamn fool. You understand? For even making the damn video. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting there drinking. The nigga was hating on my drink. You understand? They turned around and made me a little I like frozen margarita. You know what I'm saying? You can ask Quinaya about that. He be driving me about the thing. But I like the frozen margaritas, you did. And they made it wrong. It was terrible. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, turn the little slush, the little
Right.
ice into some slush mix or something. And the brother went in on that. I said, good goddamn night. But you got people that's in the club that's actually having sex under the tables, on the pool tables, in the back rooms, paying for it, taking it, date raping it. When I was in the world, my cousin that came to me when I first heard about that a long time ago. He said, "Man, somebody, this white man tried to sell me some date rape." I said, "What?" You know what I mean? And he, broke it down to me. Told me, he said, "Oh man, you slip this in a girl's drink, and then man, you turn around when she knocked out, man, you can have sex with her, you can do whatever you want." I told him, I said, "Man, you better not buy that shit." You know what I'm saying? Those are my exact words. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, you better not buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take no advantage of no goddamn woman, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll give it to you anyway. They shouldn't be doing that. You understand? They shouldn't just be giving it to you for whatever they reason and then go give it to somebody else. I'm talking about that. You know what I mean? One night standing. Ain't that what they call it now?
Right.
One night stand. Yes, so that is ridiculous. It don't even sound like something you should do. A damn one night stand. Who the hell does that? You know what I mean? But these sisters, they will sleep with you for whatever the reason, man. Cause you cute, cause you got dreads, cause you smell good, you got a car. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta have rims on it no more. You just got a car. Okay, sisters just want to get around, get dropped off and picked up. You know what I mean? It ain't back in my day, boy. You had to come with some fire. I was always dressing all my cars up. You know what I'm saying? I had all the rims on my shit. I had to have it because sisters wasn't playing that. When you wasn't pulling up in no hoopty, that's when what's that song came out by TLC? Scrubs.
Yeah.
Scrubs. That's when Scrubs came. I was determined not to be no scrub. You hear me up? When I heard that song, I was like, oh my God, no, she ain't going in on brothers like that, man. You hear me? Man, I had to make sure I wasn't no goddamn scrub. Everything I own had rims and beats and TVs and all that. You hear me?
Right.
Man, so like I said, just trying to impress some most silly, simple sister. I'm being just as simple as she is, you know what I mean? But that's where brothers got to turn around, and we got to have more sense than them because they are the weaker vessel, and we are supposed to be leading them. You understand? We are in charge of them. You understand? They ain't supposed to be in charge of us. I heard in America that's how the white man made it. You understand? He put the black woman over the damn black man. And he made the black woman the strong, independent force, while the black man is, well, he's either a good little boy because he doesn't have other women, he's just with you, or he's a bad, bad boy because he likes other women. You know what I'm saying? And the black woman is always little boying the damn black man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the white man gave her that power and that authority that she think is power, she think is control, but it's really not. You understand? The white man has only came up with a clever way for you to turn around and destroy yourself. You understand? All you have to do is look on TV, man, and see how, like for instance, I was watching this case on Couples Court, right? Another Christian damn show designed by the white man to help break up damn marriages. You understand? Black households. And the sister, they turn around and they drilling it right in her head. So if you find out that he's cheating, what are you prepared to do? And first thing out these sisters' mouth is, well, if he's cheating, Your Honor, then this relationship is over. You understand? And see, first off, there is no such thing as cheating when it comes to a black man having another woman. You understand? If he cheats on you, that means he slept with somebody else's damn woman. That's how a black man cheat. Is by him taking somebody else's woman and sleeping with her. But him having two women, there's nothing wrong with that. You understand? That is his God-given right. It's not unlawful for him to have other women. But due to us following the white man and his philosophy and his ideology of life, look at how all of our lives are going. We are doing exactly what the scripture told us not to do. It says to envy, not thou the oppressor. You understand? And I'm paraphrasing. We are not supposed to envy our oppressor, man. You understand? And it says choose none of his ways. We take marriage the way that the white man get married. You walk down the aisle and it's da 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 da. You here comes the bride. Now it's bridezilla. You know what I'm saying? And you put the ring on and you go on honeymoon and you turn around and divorce about a year later if you make it that damn long. You understand? Marriage and divorce is not that. Okay, marriage is in the Bible. It ain't no more damn divorce. Our King Christ said that you two Negroes got to learn how to stay together. And your man having another woman is not a reason for you to divorce him. You understand? You have no reason. You just stand by your goddamn husband. You know how to make your kitchen look nice, your bedroom look nice, your bathroom look nice, your living room look nice with all the furniture and decorations. But you can't turn around and make your marriage nice. You put no effort into that. You understand? Because our people turn around and we like listening and following white folks. This is why our sisters are out here dressed like $2 hoes, trying to follow up behind white women. You understand? That's how the white woman, that's how she is originally. She was the goddamn first, what they call it, America's next top mom. The white woman is the next top hoe. Okay? And the goddamn black woman is following her. She wants to be the next top damn hoe. Okay? Because she think that's cool. It's really not, man. It's wicked as hell. You understand? To see our sisters out trying to be like the white woman when the white woman is filthy and disgusting. She'll let anybody hit that. You understand? The white woman will turn around and sleep with an animal. You understand? The white man will sleep with an animal. Okay? So, like I said, there is nothing for us to turn around and want to choose their ways about, because their ways are disgusting according to ours, because we have the most high laws. All right? And if our sisters would know that, guess what? You are not supposed to be a whore. If black men would turn around and stop sleeping with them whores, then it'll be less hoes in the world right now. You understand? If brothers would turn around and have some morals, and real quick, when I was passing out the flyers to the lecture, to the sharing your man being the cure for the single black woman lecture here that we did in St. Louis, I ran into a brother and he stopped and he said, "Man, what's this about?" You know what I mean? And so I broke it down to him. You know what I mean? He said, "So wait a minute." So he said, "A man can have more than one woman?" I said, "Of course, that's God given right."
That's right.
Then he turned around and says, "So if that's the case, then the woman, she can have more than one man." I said, "That's not true." I said, "She was specifically told that she's only supposed to be with one man."
Right.
And that's in the Bible also. A man can have as many wives as he chooses, and a woman is only supposed to be with one man. Okay? And that's in the Bible. No, man, I feel like, I said, "Bro, who gives a damn about how you feel?" You understand? I asked him this. I said, how would you feel if another man slept with your goddamn woman? How you gonna feel about that? I said, what if somebody, your daughter has a boyfriend, and somebody, ran game and seduced your daughter and is having sex with, how would you feel about your daughter stripping on a pole? You understand? And selling ass on the corners and all that. How would you feel? Oh, well, that's different. Oh, now it's different because it's your woman. But you don't give a goddamn about another sister and another brother's woman. You see what I'm saying? And that's where black men need to turn around and have some goddamn morals, man. To where you'll say, okay, you look at this Bible and know that God hate a man sleep with another man's woman, and guess what? You're going to hate it too. You ain't going to do that. You understand? God hate whores. You understand? God hate whoremongers. So guess what? You see that and you say, you know what? I ain't going to be no hoe. You understand? Only one man for me. I ain't gonna be no whoremonger. Whatever woman I sleep with, I'm gonna take responsibility and I'm gonna stay with that woman for the rest of my life. You understand? Because that's how it's supposed to be. And the families would be a lot stronger that way. You understand? Like sisters think that it's a bad thing by standing by your man when he done so-called had another woman. Okay, you would be stronger to do what the Lord said do, to stay with that man than to be weak and listen to the white man and listen to your preacher and listen to these judges in these courts, you understand, tell you that you can divorce your man because he got another woman. You'll be a lot stronger, you understand, and guess what? In the end, you're going to be so proud of yourself knowing that you did the right thing by staying with him and not leaving him. You know what I'm saying? You will know that you did the right thing and you have something you can be proud of yourself about. Okay? Instead of leaving him and then getting with somebody else and then leaving him too, and then getting with somebody else and then leaving him too, and then get with somebody else and leave. I just don't understand it. I was breaking that down to a sister the other day. I said, when are you going to stop? She said, when is black men going to stop cheating on their women? I said, sis, when are you going to stop going from nigga to nigga to nigga? You understand? Because you're already at 20. You ain't even 40 years old yet, and you've been with over 20 different men. When you going to stop? You understand? The sister, soon as she found out the man got another woman, or things don't go her way, or whatever, she said she would break up and move on and start over. And then you run into the same damn thing. You break up with one cat, you understand, because what they say, he lied to me. You know what I'm saying? He told me I was the only one, or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? Jake's so damn simple and so damn silly. He don't know to tell you straight up to your face, yeah, I got another woman, and I want you to be my woman too. She's going to be with you. She ain't gonna tell you no. You understand? Because how many women you know right now that have been with a man and had other women? They all stay. What they say? I took you back even after you cheated on me. They all say it, man. You understand? Because that's actually in their nature, man. It's in their spirit for them to stay with their man, whether he has another woman or not. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, and these Christian preachers, man, by them, telling the sister that she's in control of herself and she can do what she wants, that's a problem. You know what I mean? Because the Lord said in the Bible that man controls you from that point on. You're his property. You belong to him, not to mistreat. You understand? But for you to do what he tell you to do, you're supposed to serve that man. You understand? And it's a beautiful thing for our sisters to do it the way that the Lord, the one that created you. Like, you claim that God is your father and he's the creator of all, and you only listen to God, right? Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say in the Christian church? I only listen to God. I only do what God tell me to do. And then why, when God said in the Bible to serve your husband, why you ain't doing that? You understand?
Right.
Why you had sideboard? I'm gonna let you hit that scripture. I was watching a show, a court case where the sister said she turned around and was mad at her man because he had let a family member move in, and she felt that the family member was leeching off of them, just mooching, just using them, right? So the sister, to turn around and show her husband just how angry she was, she turned around and refused to cook for her man. She only cooked her and her kids something to eat. So the man came home and put her and the kids' ass out and told, hey, all of y'all got to get the hell up out of here. Now, he was wrong for that, you know what I'm saying? But just saying, you know what I mean? Sisters are doing things in a way to destroy the house, to destroy themselves. And they're destroying their own body. You understand? By letting damn, you only got one vagina. Like, why you got all these different rods going in and out of you? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's time for the black woman to actually learn, you know what I'm saying, what's expected of her. And real quick, we just all close on time. Go to, let me see. Cause I had you on Proverbs. So just go to Proverbs 7 and 10. Okay?
Sir. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
With the what?
Attire of an harlot.
With the what?
Attire of an
With
harlot.
the attire of a harlot, man. The scripture says that our sisters are supposed to dress modestly. They're not supposed to dress like hoes. You understand? So for a sister to be at the club wearing a too little goddamn skirt that she got to keep pulling down every damn 2 seconds, every damn 2 steps, because the thing keep raising up. I done been in the club and I done seen whole cheeks and whole vaginas in the goddamn club. You understand? So, like I said, and like Payala has said, a man already wants you. You already looking good. You understand? And then you turn around and you showing him you got all that meat hanging out the, some up under your damn dress or your skirt. And then it's a lot of sisters. They go to the club like that here too. They don't wear no goddamn panties.
Right.
And I just seen, like I said, I done been in the club. Have you up? And I just seen whole vaginas. You understand? It's up in the club, and sisters be sitting there like it's normal, like nothing's wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and then had their legs open. You understand? Inviting men to that little funky monkey, man. You understand? That's what they doing. You know? So sisters is not supposed to be dressed. That sister, man, on that video, like I said, she wasn't, no man should have raped her. You understand? No brother should have took advantage of her. Okay? But she should not have been dressed like a whore. She turned around, and something else that hit me was the sister, the friend, one of the friends that she was with, claimed that when she got there, the girl was acting a little strange. You know what I'm saying? She said she never actually hung out with her other than this night. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but she said she was acting a little strange. She said she came to her several different times and told her, "Girl, they tried to rape me." And she was like, "Who is they?" Like, she said, "The only person I see you with is this cat." You know what I'm saying? This one dude that you with. You know what I'm saying? And she said that she kept saying that they tried to rape me. So she did. I guess she just blew it off, and she never got to nothing. And she said after that, she continued on to turn up. This was the friend's own words.
Right.
Was that the sister continued to turn up even after claiming to get raped? Jumped into a damn twerk contest and got up on the stage and twerked it all and got the little skirt on, ain't got on no. So I'm sure she won. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she won. She ain't got on no panties, and she bent that thing over and showing everybody. That's the winner. You understand? That's the winner. And then she said that once they got into the car, she said that's when she turned around and started to cry and claim that she got raped. You understand? Now that's the part that's getting me. You understand? Because if you obviously the drug was weak, it didn't work. You understand? Because the effects of the date rape drug is supposed to knock you out to where you don't remember nothing and what's going on. So if this sister knew that she was getting raped, like I said, I'm not saying that she was not drugged, you understand? But if she was, the drug did not have the usual effect that it has, on others that it did not have on her.
Right.
Okay, for her to turn around and notice she got raped, but then continue to turn up and continue to party and to continue to twerk. You understand? After you got raped, that's not making no sense to me. You understand? That's not making sense to me because if you just got violated, fuck twerking. You understand? To hell with dancing. To hell with turning up. To hell with another drink. You understand? Call the police before this nigga get away. They just raped me.
Right.
You understand? That's what I'm thinking. And then for you to tell your friend, like I said, it's just too much, man. You know what I mean? To tell your friend they tried to rape me, and then they don't even have enough sense to say, hold up, and grab her. You know what I'm saying? And wait, but who tried to rape me? Get whatever this girl is trying to tell you out of her. You know what I mean? And say, okay, wait a minute, what's going on? Somebody trying to rape you? What? Who? You understand? Tell me who. Not no damn let her turn up. Right. You know what I mean? No, you ain't finna come and tell me that, you understand, my girls or my rib or my family ain't finna come tell, or a strange sister ain't finna come tell me that she got raped, and then I'm a, what? They? Who are they? And it's, okay, let's just go on back to the store, or just keep on going, or whatever, you know what I mean? No, we finna figure out what happened to you. So, like I said, all of that stuff is kind of weird, man. And even the one that claimed that, it happened to her, this guy claimed that she was raped by this man, drugged by the same guy. You know what I mean? When she came out, she claimed that she didn't go to, uh, I'm assuming that she did not make a report of this. That she did not go to the police. Okay, what she claimed she did, the reason that she didn't, was because she wanted to turn around and she wanted to protect her children and her business. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get that either because I mean you would be protecting your children. You'd be teaching them the right damn thing to do in the event something was to happen to you.
Right.
Where somebody mistreats you, does you harm, rapes you, or molests you, and you tell somebody so we can get you some help, and you turn around and you let them know, you know what I'm saying, you let me know so that I can handle my business. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was to turn around and hurt you. So, I mean, that would have been protecting them by doing the right damn thing. And then, she made mention of, her baby dad. Like, she didn't even tell, I guess, maybe if she was with the man, her baby dad. That's what she said. Everybody know my baby daddy, how he is. So, obviously, he would have protected his woman. But she did not tell him. You understand? I mean, that's going to be, if I was to ever find out that my woman was hiding something like that from me, I'm going to just be honest with you. The first thing is I'm going to question it. I'm not going to believe that. Because if anybody do anything to you, you better come tell me first. You understand? And try to call me before it happens. You understand? If you could get away, get to a phone or something, do something. You understand? Call me so I can try to come in and help save your goddamn life. You understand? But for her to say that was kind of weird too. You know what I mean? To say, well, everybody know who my baby daddy is. Boy, like, if he would have known, woo, it would have been over. That's what the hell you should have told. You know what I mean? Some cat raped you, but see, she was out on a date with this guy. You know what I mean? It was supposed to have been a date. And then, I guess, went home with him or something or whatever. And then the guy, it's all over the place, man. He supposedly, she asked him, she said she was trying to get him to tell on himself, right? And so she said, what did you do to me? She said she wake up, go to the bathroom, and her whole body just felt violated. So she goes to the bathroom after waking up from being drugged and find a big old hole in her pants. And then she goes out there and asks him, what did you, how this hole get in my pants? What did you do to me? And supposedly the brother told her, well, I was playing with that monkey. You understand? I was playing with that thing. So I mean, if he drugged you and told you he was playing with that vagina, what are you trying to get out of him? He just told you. You know what I'm saying? He just told you what he did. And see, that's what I'm saying, man. These sisters got to get in order, and brothers got to get some goddamn strength. You understand? And protect us because they are the knuckleheads, man. They the weaker vessel. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even sound right, huh? You know what I mean? That don't even sound right. First off, you got a baby daddy, you got a man. Why the hell you out on a date with this cat? You understand? Why are you on a date with this dude? That's the first mistake you made. Then going to his house. You understand? That's another mistake you made. You don't even know this dude. You understand? And sisters be acting like it take all year, 6 months, 2 and 3 even to get that monkey. It don't take that long, man. You understand? A brother can get him some tonight if it's happening. It's been happening. You understand? For the damn longest, it's been happening. If a brother want him some tonight, all he got to do is smack her down and he can get it. You understand? And she will give it to him. So, like I said, it's time for both of us, man, for the brothers and the sisters. You understand? It's time for the black man to stand up and be protective over our sisters.
Right.
And it's time for sisters to get in submission. You